live.
Try this again.
We figured out why. Well, if it maybe.
Hey, there we are.
There we are.
Okay.
So we figured out why it was doing that now.
Yeah. So let's see.
Live.
We got 2 people. Is that Jeff?
All right, 3. So y'all comment below. Let us know who's here.
Yeah.
So sorry about the
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. So we're shooting
Hey.
this.
Who's
Hey.
that? I can't. Oh, hold on.
Grace got to put on her eyes. Hold on.
I gotta put on my old lady face.
Yeah, it's because we like
Elaine
connected and
and
disconnected a few
Ken.
times. Connected and
Elaine and
disconnected a few
Ken.
times, Ken, because
Yeah.
every time we would connect,
Stacy's here. Hey, Stacy.
it was booting us off. But that's because the phone that we're using was actually connected to the Wi-Fi here at the campground, which sucks. So we had to turn the Wi-Fi off and use our cell data, which is what we're supposed to do to begin with.
I had to put my glasses down so I could see y'all and so I could see them. Or y'all is them, or
Yeah.
them is y'all, but you know. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Ken. Hey, Lane.
Oh, hold on. Gotta let the dogs get settled in. Hi, buddy.
He gotta
No, I
bring
don't
us
wanna.
his toy.
I don't want to play right now. Can you can you go somewhere else? Hey, can you let me and mommy do a live?
All right.
Can you go play?
He said he wants us to play with him.
Okay, good boy. Go. Oh.
Stinking internet here is sketchy. I'm buffering, blah. Yeah, I know, Stacy. Ours is pretty bad too.
All right, he'll get settled down here in a second, maybe.
Yeah. So we have 8 on here. I know Elaine and Ken and Stacy are here. Who else do we got? Oh, we got 11.
All right, so well.
Richard, hey!
All right. Looky here. You're gonna have to
PG's
recline.
here.
There you go. Okay.
Do I need a glass of wine? I need a glass of wine, Ken. I need a glass. Hi from Wisconsin, Minivan Mike. Subscribe to your channel. Hope you know that.
All right.
Love you.
Are you settling now? All right,
Richard,
so-
if April is there, tell her I say hey. Or, hey, April.
So let's go ahead and get the sad news out of the way. There's 12 people here now, so everyone else will have to go back and watch it and see what the sad news is.
Yeah.
But we apologize in advance to anyone that we have stated that we was going to go meet in Quartzsite. You know, there's a bunch of people that we were going to meet up with and hang out in the campground with, and we was going to go to RTR and meet some of our subscribers there and all. We had lots of plans for Quartzsite. Sad news is we're going to have to cancel those plans
We're not going to
as
Arizona.
far as we know as of right now, because you know, we sat back and thought about, you know, we're at Amazon right now, and the Amazon season ends December 23rd, and we were supposed to head right to Quartzsite after December 23rd, but we've kind of crunched some numbers and looking at what we're making here at Amazon, and we've decided to extend. They have a return season that actually goes through March.
Yeah.
And I think we've both agreed that we're going to go ahead and stay for the, you know, return season and
Healthy
skip
freedom. Hey,
Quartzsite.
Jeff.
And skip Quartzsite.
Yeah.
You know, we had to think about this for a long time. You know, we had our hearts set on Quartzsite and going to Mexico as a group and all that stuff. But right now, for us, it just makes more sense. Now that Amazon has raised their pay to $15 an hour with overtime, time and a half, and there's a good opportunity here. Actually, we're going to be making more money here than what gate guarding makes, which is where a lot of people go just to bank a lot of money.
Yeah, but you think about gate guarding is 24/7.
Yeah.
And here we would have a couple of days, 3 days off a week.
Well,
to be able
no,
to,
1 or 2 if we want the overtime and make the money.
that's what I'm saying, a couple or 3. If we choose not to do the overtime.
So we decided we're going to stay here and try to make some money
I poked my eye out.
and put some money in the bank, and then, you know, kind of decide where to go from there.
And this also is allowing us to, I know we had said that we weren't going to be able to go see our kids in Oregon, our 2 youngest that we haven't seen in 3 years. Hey, Tim! And we weren't going to be able to go and see them because of losing out on the Christmas trees when they sold the Christmas tree lot, and then us having to switch our plans to here. Well, now this is going to allow us to go see the boys in Oregon because we've accepted a job in Idaho.
Maybe. Well, we don't know.
It's going to either be Idaho or Wyoming.
Yeah, we don't know yet. where we're going for the summer, but we're going to be able to go see the kids before our summer job, wherever our summer job is going to be.
Yeah.
We'll be able to go see them in April. So if the thing ends here in March, we'll have a month off because all the summer jobs pretty much take off in May. So
Yeah.
what did Stacy say?
Stacy said, hold on, let me not poke my eye out again. She may actually do the same thing. Yeah, Stacy's working Amazon, My Empty Nest Quest. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, go and watch that. She's amazing.
Hey,
I couldn't
Stacey,
do what she does.
Would you
I wish I could.
is there a return season where you at, or would you be transferring over here to Kentucky?
Go up and do the returns after here because I want the freedom to take more time off, not getting overtime right now.
You know, we actually thought about you the other day, Stacey. Whenever we decided to do this, we were actually sitting at lunch and we said, you know, it'd be nice because I remember, you know, at one time you posted that you were hunting or looking for a February, March job. And I said, you know, it'd be a great thing for you to just stay and do the return season over here with us, you know. But so I don't know if they have the returns there, or if you're thinking about coming here.
Yeah, and I wish I would like for you to come to the Hebron, Kentucky, because that's where we are. We would love to see you again, Stace. She hasn't decided yet, but yeah, let us know when you decide because we'd like to see you.
Yeah. So if there's anybody on here right now that had planned on, or still, I'm not saying you're not going to Quartzsite, but is there anybody on here that's going to Quartzsite and you know had planned on meeting up with us? We do apologize. We do want to meet everyone out on the road, and we were looking forward to that get together.
Yeah, but Economic Refugees RV, we were so looking forward to seeing them again.
Yeah.
I mean,
so but there's always we're gonna cross paths with everyone again. It's not like we're not gonna ever go to Quartzsite.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but we're gonna start posting our route on our Facebook page. Whenever we go from one place to the next, we're actually gonna show the whole route on Facebook and kind of reach out to all the subscribers and see, you know, who are we near when we're passing through, and maybe put together meetups and stuff like that when we're in travel mode.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. And Stacy, that's exactly how we were looking at it too. She said she was needing that February, March job, and she was looking to take off January to go to Arizona, but it makes more sense financially to stay through March and make that money, then enjoy some time off.
Right.
Which that's exactly how we were looking at it, because we had told them at orientation they had said something about staying for returns, and we said, well, we've committed to January, blah blah blah. Well, now we've decided to uncommit.
Yeah, so I can tell you now the reason we've decided to do it. Like I said, I'm a number cruncher, and I've done it with Beats, and I, you know, when we decided to come here and go to Arizona. So if I come here and work November, December, so with Amazon doing $15 an hour, we're looking at $5,000 a month, or $4,800 with no overtime. But you're definitely getting overtime. So we're gonna make over $5,000, anywhere between $5,000 to $6,000 a month here at Amazon, which is about the same as Beats.
Yeah.
So, and have more, not more time off. We're not gonna get back into the Beats thing with how much time off we had. But anyway, you're looking at, you know, $5,000 to $6,000 a month here at Amazon. We were gonna work November, December, and then go to Quartzsite in January.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is we would have to bank enough money now to make that almost 2,000-mile trip. I forget what it was.
We
but
had
anyway,
come up with some.
Yeah, we'd come up with some numbers that we would have to have in the bank before we went, because we would have to have the money to get there, the money to support us for a whole month off, and then the money to get us to a summer job.
Yeah.
And it just made more sense. Ben's, they were offering the return season now. They used to not do that.
Yeah.
So now that they're offering the return season, it extends you to four months to 5 months here at $5,000-$6,000 a month. Makes more sense to stay here and make the money.
And Richard, $5K for a work camper, that's
good money for work camping, because most of the time, like your summer jobs, you don't make near about that. You know, your summer jobs is all about going having fun and making enough money just to pay your bills and sightsee. But yeah, we had the opportunity to bank some money, and actually some opportunities to pay off some stuff, and really do this right. You know, really pay off the debt and really get on the road right. So that's what we've chosen to do, guys. I apologize. We're just gonna stay here till March.
Yeah, and Stacy just answered what Ken had said. I was gonna respond to it, but Stacy just did about the quotas. We are held as work campers. We're only at 85%.
Right.
Where regular employees their 100% quota, they have to stay there. We're below that because we're not.
Yeah, so it's our curve. So we have a curve, and our curve is 85% of what's required for a full-time employee.
Right.
And then, like Stacey's saying, she's at 130. What that means is she's at 130% of the curve. So she's meeting her standard plus above, you know, the curve. So she's probably close to what full-time employees, you know, are doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can tell you, I was concerned about it. And now that, you know, of course, I've only been through my 1 week, but...
Oh, and I start tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got the word. She starts tomorrow, and she doesn't have to do any 5-hour shifts. She goes straight to the 10-hour shifts, and she's good. But what I've kind of figured out was, I checked mine the other day, and I'm like 109, I think is what my week was, 109%. So I'm meeting my curve, and it gets better as you go along. This was my training week, only 5-hour shifts for 2 days. But at 109%, I'm not like hustling. I got my hands on the cart, and I'm just walking up and down the aisles, basically shopping, going where the gun tells me to go. Now, if I was to put some step in my pep and, you know, try to make it a
pep in your step?
Yeah, is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. But, you know, if I put some get up and go in it, then I could do a lot better, which I plan on doing. But because the first week was definitely not even judged, because it was kind of, you know, off the radar type thing, I wanted to see if I can just walk at a normal pace and meet quota, and I did. So,
Stacy, I just said, was it last night? I said something about how big my hips are getting. So yeah, I need this workout for my buns.
okay.
Baby finally got back, and she ain't want to.
Elaine, I got a question. So your name tag says Van Helen.
Van Helen.
Helen. So I thought your name was Helen. So am I wrong? Is it Elaine? Is it Helen? Is it what am I supposed to call you? I was thinking Helen, and then whenever I see your name on here, I'm like, oh crap, do I have her name wrong?
And we both get to work using one vehicle because they put us on the same shift. Not like it beats. I had to get a ride from somebody because he worked Polar, 12-hour shift during the days. I worked in the lab, 10-hour shift at night. So I rode with somebody else in the lab.
That's one
Here
thing.
We're working together.
That's one thing we like about Amazon so far. We were told at orientation, I would almost say 99.99%, they do not separate. So if you come in, if you apply as a couple, or I don't want to say couple because not everybody's a couple, but a team.
A team.
If you apply as a team, then you get the same schedule. They do not split teams up. So.
Yeah. And
it's
Beats,
Helen.
they do that. Yeah, I know, I was reading that.
Oh, but I
Beats,
prefer
they try to keep you together too. But it's just because I wanted lab and he wanted to be Polar, I had to take the night shift in order to get in the lab. So that's why they separate us.
I'm sticking with Van Helen.
I like Van Helen.
That's my favorite.
I told him when he told me that about your name on there, I said that was purposely done. Somebody did that on purpose.
That's what she said the other night at work. It was like they had to be.
They looked at that and went, "Oh, I can't not do it."
Yeah. So Jeff and Van Helen, you know, y'all jump in here, and Stacy, you know, all of us that's on here that are currently working Amazon, you know, y'all please jump in and let the people know that's not here that have questions about what it's like. Give your opinion, because it's not all based around our opinion. You know, it's not what we think. I mean, we just share our experiences and we let everybody know what we think about the job, but we like, you know, multiple outlooks on it. Like I said, well, I've only done a week so far, and Tracy starts tomorrow, but and we'll have more reviews as the season goes along. But so far, I think it's going to be great. And for the money they're paying us, I'm good. I think it's going to be good.
I haven't even started. I'm ready to stay for returns. Yeah. Van Helen, it was a decent band pre-Sammy Hagar.
Richard,
Definitely.
You going to dinner? Where y'all going?
I want to go. Are y'all going to Pizza Ranch? Tell me you're not going to Pizza Ranch. Bring me some chicken.
Richard, that we're talking about where we're going for the winter, and I think you talked to, did you let anybody know over there?
Over where?
At Hart Ranch, where we were going. Who said they was going to make a trip?
April.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't know if she talked to April or not about where we're
going.
And
I've also talked to Shannon about it, because Shannon said Coeur d'Alene is beautiful.
So I'll go ahead and let the people that are on here know. Normally we don't let things out of the bag until, you know, it gets a little closer to what we're doing, but it looks like we're going to be in Idaho for the summer.
Camp Coeur d'Alene. On Lake Coeur d'Alene, which apparently...
It's a beautiful area.
Shannon, when I told Shannon, one of our friends from our summer job, that we were looking at that when she was excited, because she likes it. And then Richard and April, she said that, you know, oh my God, we'll have to come and see you guys.
So y'all may make a summer trip and come see us in Idaho. That'd be awesome.
That'd be so nice. I miss y'all.
Ben's, we can definitely say that we're not going back to Hart Ranch.
Oh, going to the kitchen.
Oh.
April's cooking?
Yeah, so we can also let that out of the bag too, that we definitely know we're not going back to Hart Ranch.
No.
2019.
They are taking our ideas for the restaurant though. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, the meeting we had about you know, what we would like to do in the restaurant next year, and if they had us back, what we'd like to do, and all the things I would like to implement. And I laid everything out that I see, you know, from my management background in restaurants. This is what I see needs to be done. So we read the newsletter or whatever they released the other day. April sent it to us, and it's basically word for word what I said in that meeting. They're just not having me back to
all the way down to the homemade sausage gravy.
Yeah.
All the way down to it.
Yeah, so all that was in the newsletter going out to the guests saying this is what we're doing with the restaurant. They're just not having me back to do it. So and I tell you
they would have us back, but we won't take what they're willing to pay.
Yeah. So what it is they took all of our ideas, which is fine. I have no problem. I was there to help them anyway. But what they done was they took all those ideas, and I guarantee you they found a work camper that would do it and trade off 20 hours of labor for their site, which I refuse to do. They, you know, my contract there was you pay. You know, my whole site is free, and I paid for every hour worked. So I'm sure they found a member and work camper that said, you know, no problem, I'll give you 20 hours. So basically, they're only having to pay 20 hours of labor for a 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
So more power to them. You know, that's good for them.
Okay, so Helen is good. Healthy Freedom said your opinion only matters, only yours. Yes, that's true as far as, you know, liking the job.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when we do these videos, and you know, you can notice that the channel has changed. So, you know, we focus 90% on work camping and, you know, trying to help others figure out this work camping thing.
In the summertime, we focus on going and seeing stuff.
See stuff and all, but even there, we highlight the job and what we think, because, you know, we want to reach someone that's sitting on the couch deciding to do this job or do this lifestyle. We want them to be able to come to our channel and go, you know, well, how was that job? What was that job like? And again, it's our opinion, and everybody, you know, I watched a lot of reviews on the beet harvest and how it sucked and don't go do it. And
I know, right?
We were fine with it. So, of course, everybody's going to have their own opinion. We simply do this channel to let people know our experience at the jobs, and, you know, hopefully it helps you make a decision.
Yeah. Helen likes Amazon so far, or loves Amazon so far. Her feet and hamstrings might beg to differ later. Johnny has already said he has to go and get
I want foot massages.
A foot spa day.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of times a week.
Well, maybe not a couple times a week.
Okay, once a week he said, but that's a little much. I called him a wimp.
I like a good foot massage even if my feet ain't hurting.
Yes, he does.
You know,
I can see it.
If I have an excuse to go get one now, even better.
Yeah, my empty nest quest. For me, I'm good up until the 8th hour. Get really drained and push through those last 2. But having 3 days off is nice, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how long we're going to have 3 days off before that 4th, you know, that the 5th mandatory day comes in.
I'll be a wimp too.
Which I think the closer we get to Black Friday, the more, you know, they did send out the voluntary overtime for next Saturday that already filled up, but so it's close. I'd say within another week or 2, we're probably going to be on mandatory overtime. Yeah. Which is what my goal is. I want 50, 60 hours a week.
Yeah. Tim, at the Aluminum Life, we might be in that area for the summer. That'd be great.
Awesome.
That'd be great. We'd like to visit with y'all. Helen said she'll be a wimp too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't mind being a wimp as long as it gets me a foot massage. I have to go pay somebody to do it because she don't want to do it.
That's right.
That's okay. I'm making good money at Amazon. I'll go pay somebody to do it.
Nice, yeah.
No problem. I rub your feet. You happy ending?
You stop it.
Not that kind of massage bar.
And for those of you who know about me forgetting how to walk down the steps and hurting my calf, it is better. I can still feel it a little bit, but I'm gonna be fine for working. So yeah, I guess the extra days off was. So you were right.
I told you. Always look for the positive.
You were right, baby.
I know.
We only had volunteer overtime in Tennessee.
Time off.
Oh, volunteer time off.
But yeah, we've had a lot. So pretty much every day I've worked so far, they send out notifications for voluntary time off, which tells me that we're fully staffed, but the work's not there yet. So they're letting people go home early and take days off. But I still think another week or so that VTO is going to turn into VET real quick. And we'll start getting some overtime.
Yeah. So it'll more than make up for the days that you had to take off.
Guys, I hate being that you know, beg for likes kind of guy, but we got 16 people watching and only 1 thumbs up. So if you don't mind, we're trying to hit our next milestone. So if y'all don't mind clicking that thumbs up button or watching, we'd appreciate it, because
we starting to sound like Bill and Darla.
We learn from the best.
We do.
But now I know, you know, there's milestones and there's little goals you try to reach with YouTube. And we're just trying to get to that next milestone. So, you know, which is like 10,000 thumbs up. So
yeah, we're not even close.
You might want to go back and click it on like 10,000 times on some other videos.
Just go click like on all of them.
Yeah.
How many videos we got?
I don't know. Almost 100 now.
We got to try to counteract that one guy that always clicks the thumbs down.
Thumbs down guy. Let's see what we had.
My bad. What?
My bad. What you did?
What you did, Richard?
Forgot to hit the thumbs up button. Is that what you did?
Stacy hit it first thing. You go,
awesome.
girl. Debbie D, if you like pizza, you need to go to La Rosa's on a day. Where's that?
At? I like pizza.
He loves pizza. I like chicken.
Here's why we like Pizza Ranch so much. It's the best of both worlds for us, because I'm the pizza eater and she's a chicken eater. So we found Pizza Ranch, who has pizza
they have the
and
best
chicken on the buffet.
Ever. I say they have the best chicken. The
Rapid
South Rapid City location has the best chicken. I've eaten at 2 other pizza ranches.
Wait at one, and
one of them was horrible, and one of them was.
One was horrible because we were like in the middle of nowhere. It was over there. One was at 4E Winery.
Yeah.
Just a little bitty place. The buffet was like no bigger than my table in the RV.
And the first time we went in there, the buffet wasn't even set up. You just had to order it from the counter.
Oh, Cincinnati. So it's funny. Cincinnati comes up, so we have to look up that restaurant in Cincinnati.
Why people thumbs down? Never got that. Because some people just love to hit thumbs down and go.
Yeah, you know. So here's what I've discovered since we launched YouTube, and again I'm squirreling. I squirrel and I go off in different directions. But since I've launched YouTube, I've noticed that if you haven't noticed by now, I'm a very positive person. I think everybody has kind of figured that out.
Even when the roof blew off, it was positive.
I always look for the positive in things. I take a negative situation and I don't let it bring me down. I turn it into a positive. That's how I am. Since I've launched this YouTube channel, I've noticed. See, I always thought everybody was like that. They're not.
Facebook taught me that, and Facebook didn't teach him that.
So I was never on Facebook too much, and here lately, now that I post on RV SWAT and I post in the other groups and everything, when I post a video, even last night I was going back and forth with some people because I posted on Work Campers that we launched a new video, and boom, there goes all the negativity. Well, Ben's on here thumbing for clicks, and I'm like, I'm here to help people.
Exactly.
You know? But yeah, I found out real quick that there's a lot of negativity in this world. So if you're that negative guy, by all means,
please click that thumbs down again. I appreciate it.
And here, guys, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I really don't. And everybody says on Facebook and all that, you know, we're trying to do all this with our YouTube channel and all that. And, you know, we're begging for clicks and this. I'm going to tell y'all right now, straight up, I did not start the YouTube channel to make this a profit off of it. We work camp. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We go out and we get jobs and we work for a living. No problem. I'm not trying to make YouTube to where I make money. So I'll say this without a frown on my face or anything. If you don't like my content, or you're negative and you think I'm just doing this to try to make money, by all means, unsubscribe and carry on with your life.
Yeah.
I don't need you to subscribe to this channel if you're a negative person.
We watch other YouTubers who do the same thing we do because we learn from them.
Right.
And that's what we want other work campers and full-timers to do. Learn from us. Everybody learns from each other, and that's what we're all here for.
Our whole thing with this YouTube channel is the share in the community, the work camping community, the full-time RVing community, or just, you know, positive people in general. We're here to help and share as we learn. We share the knowledge, and we learn from you guys as well. So, again, I'm not trying to make money off of this channel. And so when I post on Work Campers website and all that stuff, I just get tired of the negativity about how I'm trying to, you know, get all these subscribers and this and that. I love subscribers because I love knowing more people are watching our videos and getting something out of it.
Yeah.
And we're making more friends, and we have somebody to sit down and have conversations with like this.
Because we get sick of talking to each other.
Yeah, a little bit sometimes. But when we first launched this channel and we had like 20 subscribers, we couldn't do these lives and sit down and have conversations, you know, and interact like this because we didn't have the subscriber count. So
Yeah.
we love the subscriber count going up. It's doing great. We're over 500 subscribers now in like 8 months' time.
And
So
you know what else has
I'm
done?
happy.
Johnny has always been the social butterfly, and I've been the wallflower. And it's kind of bringing me out of my shell a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of a wallflower, but not as much now because we've met so many great people, and you know. Okay, so there's. I got to go back here to
Okay. Catch up on
to
the
where
comments.
when we went off on a tangent. So Debbie said Cincinnati, not far from you. Minivan Mike likes their chicken and not the pizza. I agree.
That's her.
Stacy discovered Pizza Ranch in April in Wyoming, and she likes the fried chicken too. Smart girl. Okay, so Debbie said go to Eastgate. That place, what's it called? La Rosa's. Is next to Jungle Jim's, a neat grocery store to check out. Wasn't there a Jungle Jim's in Orlando? I don't know.
And Stacy said I would love the Jungle Gyms.
Yeah, he's
All
a
the
chef,
variety
so
for a chef. Awesome.
yeah, that's cool. So we'll have to
I'll
check
check
it
that
out. And Ken, I already said bye to Ken while you were talking. So Ken, if you haven't left yet, thank you for watching.
Oh yeah, Mike, thumbs down is counted as activity on the channel. That's what we say all the time. I'm like, I don't know what these people are thinking they're doing. I mean, but it just baffles my mind that there's, you know, so we get one thumbs down every video, so we know it's the same person. But it just amazes me that there's people out in the world that do nothing but just go on YouTube and just click thumbs down on every video you post for whatever reason.
I think I asked Johnny, do they get paid for every thumbs down that they click? I don't know, because if that's the case, I mean, I want to sign up for that.
It doesn't matter what the content is. If it's work camping, about a work camping job, he gives us a thumbs down. We put out a heartfelt video about some, you know, amazing thing that happened with us with our tires and like a guardian angel type situation. We get a thumbs down for that. You know, we post a video showing, you know, hey, this is how much money we made on this job. If that's good enough for you, great. We get a thumbs down for that. I'm like,
it doesn't matter what it is. Hey, we wanted to see Mount Rushmore.
Thumbs down. Yeah.
Where are we at? Okay, Stacy got a thumbs down on hers in my next video I'm going to publish at the end of the week. I already asked them to give positive criticism on the reason if they thumb down. Right? So, thumbs down person, if you're watching, give me some feedback. Why are you thumbs downing me? Taking a book from a page from Stacy's book.
Let's see. Helen says, thank you guys for doing what you're doing. I haven't got it together enough to do it on my own. Yeah, so here's the thing with YouTube. If you go back and watch our very first video,
It's funny.
I think you will already see a difference in the way we interacted with the camera in video 1 and the way we interact with the camera now. When we first turned that camera on and hit the record button and turned that camera toward us, we were like deer in the headlights and we were freaking out. I mean,
and I had resting bitch face, and that's when I learned.
That's when she learned. We watched the first video back. She's
so mad.
She's like, oh my God, do I always look that mad? I'm like, yes, honey, you do. She's like, oh my God, I'm never talking to anyone anymore. But yeah, our first few videos, we were scared to death of the camera. And what I've learned...
And I wasn't mad, and I wasn't... I don't know. I just looked that way. That's just
there were some videos we would sit down, we'd shoot the intro for, and we'd play it back, and she's like, I look like a bitch, do it over. Yeah. But we learned that turn the camera on, get the first video out there, and just start putting the content out. You know, we read so much, or I read so much about, you know, make sure your content's consistent and this and that and do this and do that. And I let all that stuff go out the window. Whatever. I sit down and I shoot content on what I feel is important at the moment, whatever I'm doing. So, what's up?
Healthy Freedom. You can come over and play Alpacaopoly anytime.
Yeah, you need to come over tonight and try to keep us up. We were at dinner a while ago talking about how sleepy we were, and we're like, holy crap, we got to figure out what to do to stay up all night.
Yeah, because let me tell you, we were going to go to the Christmas shop today, remember? We never made it.
Oh, wait, we'll get into that story in a minute, why we didn't make it, but let's catch up on this. So anyway, Jeff and anybody else on here that's in nearby, if y'all want to come over and play Alpacaopoly, come over and let's stay up all night and play board games.
Yeah. Minivan Mike did live twice. I should do it again. Yes, you should.
Yeah. Can't eat pizza anymore. I'm sorry.
I
She
have to really be hungry to eat
and I'm
pizza.
a creature of habit. I eat the same pizza every time. Everywhere.
Thin crust.
Yep.
All meat.
Nope. Thin crust, pepperoni.
Oh yeah, pepperoni, Italian sausage,
black olives,
and
jalapeno peppers. Yep, that's my pizza. Let's see.
Youngest son drives from Indiana to Jungle Gyms to get some of their German, European candy. Ooh.
Candy, you said my magic word.
Yeah.
Although I gotta quit that.
Teresa, we like your videos. Like to meet. We're in the same park as you. Hey, come on. We're on number 145.
145. Yellow Jeep.
Yellow Jeep with a black soft top.
Come on by if you get here fast enough. You can jump on a live with us.
I know, right? Come on, everybody, come on. The door's unlocked.
Let's all get on video. Let's see.
The old camper in the park with the tarp on the roof. I don't think I've seen that one. Is that one near the front? Have you seen one with? I haven't noticed. I've got a resting bitch face too. I never knew. This message is held for review. Oh, because she said resting bitch face.
Well, we're the admins. Hit show. I don't care what I say. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
We worked today.
Got
today. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I forgot. That's our day off.
Yeah. So, Teresa, are y'all days or are you nights? I was up till 4:30 a.m. That's Are
we drinking coffee or dope? You can have whatever you want.
I have wine.
We have wine. We have coffee.
I have Apple Crown, and you have some.
I have Canadian
whiskey. Yeah.
We got several different types of coffee. We have we got anything you need.
I got powdered sugar dusted beignet coffee, and I have
regular coffee. Which dog is moaning?
This one.
It's okay, little buddy. It's okay.
So let me get in. On the way in. Oh, okay.
Let me get into the next story, and this will strike up some more conversation.
Yeah.
Some people's gonna say we're stupid and made a bad choice, but we'll tell you why. Anyway.
We were supposed to go to the Christmas shop.
Phones. Yeah, we're supposed to go to Christmas shop today. So we're about to go to Christmas shop, and then ended up calling my son and talking to my son. So to let everybody know what's going on here, my son is a manager for T-Mobile in Roseburg, Oregon, right? Mm-hmm. So he's a manager for a T-Mobile store. So he's been trying to get us to go to T-Mobile from Verizon for almost a year now, or at least add another line and have both services. Right. So anyway, we were looking online to pay our Verizon bill today, and I'll let y'all know our bill is like $395. Almost $400 for what we have. And I know that's high, but we have a lot of stuff. I'll get into that later if anybody's interested. But I was tired of paying that, so I called my son. I said, this is what we have. This is what I need. This is blah, blah, blah. Can you help me? Fix it. So he's grandfathered into a truly unlimited package.
The one that he tried to get us on.
I called him to do it today realize that, sorry, Dad, that package doesn't exist anymore. So anyway, we did get some good deals, though, and he sent us to a store here because, he couldn't do everything we need to do over the phone. So he sent us to a store here, and then he talked to the guy at the store here and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, check this out. We have 2 phones and my watch that was still making payments on.
And right? We had the MiFi.
But the MiFi was paid off.
Yeah,
that
was
just
still
monthly.
Paying
right.
Monthly
I'm talking about device notes.
Yeah.
So I had 13 months left on my phone to pay. She had 12 months left on her phone, and I had 3 months left on my watch before everything was paid off, and we just started paying a plan, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, long story short, my son hooked us up today, and they done a package where number one, we still had a year left on our Verizon contract. Number one, they bought out our Verizon contract. Number 2, they paid off all of our devices.
$1,000 worth,
and we got to keep our devices. So they paid off our devices, bought out our contract.
Hi, Darla.
Hey. And so we got our same phone. So now all we pay is for a plan. Mm-hmm. So basically, long story short, our bill went from almost $400 a month to $170 a month.
Yeah.
For 80 gigs. So we have both the phones, which are unlimited. The tablet, we got a free tablet today, so we added that. That was
we used to do prepaid.
And we got a third line, so we have a third phone that we didn't even get a phone for. We got the SIM card. I can go back and get a free phone, or I can stick that SIM card in any other phone. We don't need a third phone right now, but they said use it for a hotspot. So we're going to get another free phone, put this card in it, so we got
20
unlimited.
on mine.
Well, unlimited on
yeah.
our phones, unlimited on the tablet. Then I have my phone can be turned on and get 20 gig of hotspot.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy's phone can turn on 20 gig of hotspot.
Mm-hmm.
The tablet 20 gig of hotspot, and now our third line, our free phone, 20 gig of hotspot.
So that's 80 gigs hotspot.
Before it's throttled down to 3G, which Verizon was throttling us down to 600K. So, yeah, our bill got cut in half, and our devices are paid off. So they paid off our devices. So he told us we can what's called double dip. Nobody's supposed to know about this, but the promotion they had now is they pay off our devices, which they're cutting Verizon a check for $1,000 to pay off our devices, buy us out of our contract. Then the next promotion that they run, with a trade-in value, we can actually take our phones that they paid off. We can bring them in and get a trade-in value on new phones. So like a $400 trade-in to get new phones. So we kind of double dip. Yeah. They paid off our $400 or $500 that we owed. Plus they're going to give us a $400 or $500 trade-in on the next promotion. So
so that's really sweet. I was very happy with the guy who was helping us. Yeah. The little young, what's that guy? The young kid.
He was awesome.
I mean, we had a great time.
So we left Verizon, we went to T-Mobile, and I know a lot of full-timers and a lot of RVers say, you know, Verizon's about the only good coverage across the whole country and all that, but we've kind of
getting much better.
Yeah, well, we've kind of found ourselves when we first started. We thought we were going to be a lot of remote places and national parks and all, and it's just not working out that way for us right now.
Yeah.
We're you know, a lot of campgrounds and work camping jobs and stuff where we have signal. So we'll see how it goes. We can always change later. Gizmo, what are you doing, buddy? Are you gonna say hi to the camera? Hi, everybody.
Say I'm being a butt.
Hi, everybody. Look how cute I am. I'm so cute. Ain't I cute?
Good night, Mike.
Good night. Yeah, sorry, we're just rambling, guys. I know there's really no content to this, but we just wanted to get on here and let everybody know that we're not going to Quartzsite.
Darla said hey to Gizmo, too.
Yay. And we want to let everybody know we're not going to Quartzsite and why we're not going, and apologize that we're not going. But other than that, we just want to talk to our friends and, you know, hang out and chat and see what y'all are up to.
Yeah, we miss everybody.
That's about it.
So, yeah.
What else y'all got? I see there's still 20-something people here. What y'all want to talk about? Any questions for us? Any concerns?
Jeff said send me his info for T-Mobile. You got it.
Okay. Hey, Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, so we didn't. So
Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah, so y'all told us. You said y'all got the email from Jackson Hole. We haven't heard from them yet. So I don't know if they're going to call us and offer us that job. And then again, if they do, we don't know.
I don't know if we'll take it.
I don't know. You know, we've already accepted the job in Idaho. And if, you know, anybody that knows me knows I'm kind of a man of my word. And I hate to, I know they understand if we back out, but I just haven't got used to that lifestyle yet. I'm just, once I tell somebody I'm going to do something, you can pretty much carve it in stone.
Yeah.
And we've told this lady that we will come up there and work the summer. So if Jackson Hole calls us, you know, they were going to have to kind of persuade us into, you know.
Sweeten the pot.
Yeah, you're going to have to let us know why should we back out. Because I email, here's the thing.
Yes,
because,
we can play Alpacaopoly tonight. Come on.
Because here's the thing and why I say I might turn down the Jackson Hole job if called and offered. Because it's just about a courtesy thing, right? I emailed the guy that done the interview. When we got the offer from Idaho, I sent the guy an email and said, hey, just a heads up. I know you haven't made decisions yet, but we have an offer from Idaho that the lady wants an answer by the end of the day. I need to give her a yes or no, so could you let me know, you know, are you close to making a decision? Or, you know, give me, I was looking for some type of feedback, whether if I asked this lady to hold off or something. He never replied to my email, and I still haven't heard from him from that email. So it's kind of a, just being courteous, you know. If somebody emails me and says, hey, I got this other job offer, what are you doing? I would at least email them back and say, sorry, I haven't made a decision yet, or
show me the money.
We're still thinking about it or something.
Well, but I had even emailed him shortly after we interviewed with him that I had a question, and I never heard back from him.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like,
So that's...
Now, the lady Rhonda in Idaho at Camp...
Oh, I love them.
I mean, they call us and they check on us, and it's...
That was actually a fun interview.
Yeah, and they email right away whenever we have questions or anything.
Yeah.
So...
If it can, I think, you know, like if they do ever get back to us, let's say, just for poops and giggles, they call us and say, hey, yeah, we want to offer you the job. I might not consider it simply because of the difference in the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Theirs was like a serious, which I mean, it isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It was a serious business-like interview. With Rhonda and them,
It was just a conversation.
it was a conversation. It's like you knew them.
Yeah, it was just a fun conversation.
We talked
laughing
about,
and cutting up. And
yeah, we talked about blogging.
yeah, so it was fun. So again, we would have to sit back and think about what the job is at one place versus what the job is at the other. Pay, hours. That's the only reason I would go to Jackson Hole at this point. If they called and offered, the only reason I still may take that job is because we know we'll make more money there.
Yeah.
Because it's only $1 an hour more, but it's guaranteed, 40 hours, where the other one there's no guarantee. It's 20 to 35 hours.
Yeah.
That's a big decision maker right
yeah.
there. So we may end up in Jackson Hole if they call. I don't know. We'll have to see, and we'll let y'all know.
If we do end up in Jackson Hole, we'll have to bring him out of his shell and make him laugh a little more.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can do that.
All right. What other comments we got?
Healthy Freedom. Are we playing Alpaca Monopoly tonight or one of the others? Whatever.
Whichever. We'll play whatever.
We have regular Monopoly with the debit card. We have North Dakota Opoly, and we have Alpaca Opoly.
Yeah.
And we also have Yahtzee, and we have, what's the game where you put the things up on your forehead? Like on Ellen.
Yeah, where you gotta describe the word or whatever.
Whoever has the card has
Heads
to.
up.
Yes. Heads up. That's it.
And we also have Uno.
Yeah.
And we got lots of games to stay up all night. So, yeah, everybody come on over and let's play. Helen, y'all get in the truck and come on over.
I know, right?
I know y'all got to stay up all night, so don't tell me you got to go to bed.
Oh, are y'all here in the park now? Did y'all get moved? Did they get moved?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you guys get an email from Amazon about the $1
Yes.
test deposit? I haven't even gotten the email.
That's
about
because you're not set up for direct deposit yet.
Oh, that's what I'm saying about doing the stuff. So I have to check my email at 11 o'clock tonight.
Was it today? Yeah, this morning when Mike sent, is it Mike? Yeah, when Mike sent her the email this morning saying, hey,
dog toy.
Good news, everything's good. You can start tomorrow. You'll get all your paperwork this afternoon, to set up A to Z and your direct deposit and all that stuff. Yeah, she still hadn't got that email, so she's just going to show up to work tomorrow and they can figure it out. Because it's time to go to work.
Yeah. That's a lot of Monopoly. Yes, that is a lot of Monopoly.
He's just draping over my leg.
Eileen 163. Who's Eileen 163? Eileen?
Oh, Helen. Yeah, Helen is in 163.
Oh, okay. All right.
I guess they're in site 163. Well, y'all know where we at, 145. I expect y'all here pretty soon.
And if y'all are in 163, I just have to say, I do apologize ahead of time because I told Johnny that if y'all got an even number site, I was going to beat you with a stick. And I was going to move your RV and put mine there because I wanted an even number site and I was told no. So I'm glad y'all got an odd number site. Richard's back.
Now Marty will be here tomorrow. Marty might end up with an even
Oh, Richard, go give April a kiss and tell her don't cry. She walked out of the room pouting, saying it's not fair. She can't come over and play board games with y'all.
Oh, you can come.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, we'll be here. Y'all can start driving now. You'll be here by
day after tomorrow if you drive straight through.
Yeah, no problem. If we do end up in Idaho, y'all, we've already looked. Idaho, actually, either one of those, Idaho or Jackson Hole, and correct me if I'm wrong, Idaho or Wyoming, either one of those is only like a day drive for y'all, right? So y'all could technically come spend a few days at the RV park wherever we're at, right?
And technically, we could. No, we'd have to find somebody to babysit our dogs. Never mind. I wish, yeah. Hard to get. Let me see. Hold on. Move today. Marty comes in tomorrow. Yeah. He doesn't get in a hurry. Yeah. Oh, okay. Healthy Freedom. Elaine. Hard to get an email back. Yeah. Figuring that out. That.
Now, before our orientation day, my direct deposit, what was it, the I-9 email or whatever it was, I didn't get that till like 10:30 the night before that we were supposed to have it all done before orientation. So we're expecting maybe she'll get an email by midnight tonight or so, maybe.
Idaho would be a bit tougher than Jackson Hole.
Yeah, it is a little further, huh?
Yeah.
Like I said,
Wyoming and Idaho.
We would love to end up in Jackson Hole. Don't take any of this the wrong way.
That's at the top of my bucket list.
That was our number one pick. Yeah. So, I would hope that if I do accept that, if they offer it, that we can call Rhonda and she'll understand.
Yeah, and
you know.
like Darla was saying, they kind of anticipate stuff like that, so that's why they'd like to get people early.
And it's not a last
they
minute.
have backups.
It's not a last minute thing. I mean, we're
Exactly.
talking April, May of next year, so it's not like they couldn't fill it if we chose something else.
I think your dog passed gas.
Good boy.
Hey, stop! Ooh, we only stop it.
Gizmo.
Wow, I'm glad we don't have smell-o-vision, y'all.
Maybe I should bring him out in a minute.
Yeah, why don't you take him out?
Let's see. There's someone checking out of the spot tomorrow. That's why Marty comes in tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Blame the dog.
No, it was him for real.
Y'all, if it was me, I would have claimed that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was good.
My eyes are watering.
My nose burns. We only got 3-day
notice to be here.
Oh, notice to be here. Yeah, let's see.
I know people in. Oh, really?
You know people in Jackson Hole? You know Gabe?
Roy knows people everywhere.
I know, right? Who do you not know?
Every job we go to, Roy knows somebody like 2 miles down the road from us. What was it? Your daughter? I think it was his daughter in East Grand Forks.
Yeah,
and then there's somebody in Kentucky.
Was
it Roy that knew somebody in Kentucky, or was it somebody else? Anyway, and now in Jackson Hole. So Roy can hook us up around the country.
Sure enough, we gotta make sure we send you
Where
our routes.
Where are you located at, Roy? I forget where you're at. Gizmo, you're really making my leg go to sleep, buddy.
Gadget's making my side go to sleep over here. Y'all see Gadget over here? Ain't he handsome? He decided to get in the video tonight.
And Gizmo's in the video
hey,
too.
yes, I'm talking about you, pumpkin.
All right, anybody else got any other questions, comments, concerns, advice for us?
Jackson Hole is in Wyoming.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's pretty high elevation because when we were talking to Gabe, he said that very rarely do they not have snow every month of the year. Even if it's just a little dusting, they have snow every month of the year.
Yeah. I need to look up the elevation there and see. But I know it's around a lot of beautiful wilderness.
There's actually, and I've been watching this for years, go to Google and search Jackson Hole, Wyoming, or Jackson, Wyoming webcam. And they actually have a couple of cameras set up in the town square, one coming from this direction, one coming from this direction. And you can actually just sit there and watch traffic. And it's right there at the town square where they have these arches made of elk antlers. And at night, the elk antlers are lit up. And in the corner of one of them, you could actually see the building that we would possibly be working at if we get offered the job there.
So there's so many elk there that at the beginning of the summer season, the Boy Scouts actually go out and collect all the antlers that were knocked off or shed or whatever it's called, and they actually collect enough every season. They collect enough right there around town. They go in town and sell the antlers, and that pays for a lot of their Boy Scout stuff.
Yeah.
So bunch of elk all over town right there.
Yep. Roy is in Ohio. Ohio.
Didn't we just pass through Ohio?
I think we went through Ohio. Yeah, because I got a picture of the sign.
Yeah.
That was one that I was actually able to get a picture of. So, yeah. Sure.
So if anybody knows anything about Indiana or Kentucky or anything kind of within an hour drive of where we're at now, which we're in Rising Sun, Indiana, right? So if anybody can look around and find me a good Amish town within an hour drive of here, let me know where that's at. Because I want to go to another Amish town and
6237 elevation. Thank you, Deb.
And hopefully the Amish town has a cheese store.
Yeah.
Because one of my all-time favorites is Amish cheese.
You got to take him out.
Okay. I'll be back, y'all.
Y'all can talk to me while he takes this stinky dog out.
Come here, buddy.
Oh,
wait, bye-bye. Say bye-bye. I got to go poopy. Take off his underwear.
Woo! Oh. All right, there you go. He has to wear, it's a diaper, but to him we call it his underwear.
He don't like the word diaper.
Yeah, he doesn't like the word diaper, but, you know, he's old and sometimes loses control of his bladder, so he has to wear a diaper around But yeah, where were we? Jackson Hole is in Wyoming. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've never been, but I would like to go. So we'll see what happens there. Button working at Amazon, Roy? Button working at Amazon. I don't understand. Yeah. Someone checking out. That's where Marty comes tomorrow. Blame the dog. So we're caught up. So somebody talk to me. Yeah, this is awkward. She's a... Oh, she's a YouTuber. Oh, okay. Okay. Button. All right. So, Roy, when we were at the T-Mobile store, how cold is it here? It's cold. Our water, not our water tanks, but the water coming out of the pipe, where we hook up to, froze. Our pipes didn't freeze, but the hookup itself froze. And it's supposed to get freezing tonight, so Johnny's unhooked that and drained the lines so that we're just on our tank. Roy, the guy that we were... Come on, April, yay! The guy that was setting us up with our new phone service today, he actually lives in Cincinnati, and he was saying that, and I had heard this before, but I forgot about it, that they have one of the biggest zoos. And mine and Johnny's first date was actually to the New Orleans Zoo. So we haven't been to a zoo since then, and we would love to go. So what do you know about the zoo in Cincinnati? Do they have great museums out there? I like historical stuff. I'm trying to get Johnny to like historical stuff, so help me out. Yeah, supposed to get down to 16. Yeah. Yeah, that live feed for Jackson Hole, if you scroll down a little bit, there's another camera for right there in town that's coming from the other side of the town square. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I used to sit there and just watch the cars go by. You know that my life's boring when I could sit there watching traffic. But we're supposed to get snow. I think it originally said Tuesday night.
Yep.
But I think they changed it to Monday.
It starts Monday night and a Tuesday morning.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday night into Tuesday morning.
Yeah, the New Orleans Zoo is great. She's people watching. Yeah, I know, girl. That was my favorite show for a long time. I still catch myself sometimes watching it. I actually kept the page open on my phone for almost a month straight. So whenever I would open the internet, it went straight to that. So he's becoming. He's only 44. So he's young. I'm trying to get him to where he likes history. I think he's coming around a little bit.
It's all right.
That's better than what he used to say.
It depends on the topic. You know, there's a lot of different topics in history.
Yeah.
And it depends on the topic whether I'm interested or not. And
the World War I Museum in Kansas City, he didn't really enjoy it. He sat down most of the time while I walked around just in awe and videotaping and taking pictures and listening to recordings and having a good time. That's not him. That's me. Cemeteries. Give me an old cemetery any day. That's not him.
And see, I'm more into, like, I'm looking forward to what we're doing here. We're going to the Ark experience.
Oh, man. Noah's Ark was rebuilt in Kentucky.
Yeah, the replica of Noah's Ark. We plan on going to do that while we're here. That I'm looking forward to.
The Creation Museum.
You know, that I'm looking forward to. That's the kind of stuff I enjoy.
That's good. That's a step in the right direction, because I had told him this summer that I was going to try to get him to go to church. That didn't happen, so I need to get him to go to the Creation Museum and to the Ark.
Yeah. That's
close.
That's right.
That's close.
So I mean, I enjoy that stuff, and I have my beliefs, you know. But I'm not gonna turn this into a religion or political thing. But
yeah, Darla, we did that with our boys, with Boy Scouts. Remember
what?
Putting the flags on the vets' graves?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did that with the Boy Scouts with our kids. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, people are gonna have something to say if we put a video out there about the Ark and the Creation Museum and whatever. But if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. But I think that's gonna be something really good.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, I'm just gonna state this just so people don't think I'm. But I'm not gonna get into religion and politics, and we try to steer away from that. You know, I have my beliefs. I believe in God. I know how everything was creation. I know all that, and that's my beliefs. I'm not gonna put it on anybody. Or I know she said something about my face.
She thought it was for the band ABBA.
Oh.
He's a dancing queen.
Yes.
It's Aruba.
It's Aruba, not ABBA. But I am a dancing queen.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, so we used to take cruises a lot. So I had shirts from a lot of Caribbean islands. I just threw them
Most
all
of
away
his
after
shirts have to
Sugar
do with
Beach.
cruising.
I threw them all away.
Roy, I did not know that you're a retired pastor.
Yeah, remember he commented on the about our tire video. He said, you know, I'll have to go back and read the comment exactly, but basically, it kind of reminded you of. I think he said something about it reminded you of why you were a pastor, or that you should get back into it, or something like that.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Because our guardian angel type situation that we had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gizmo. So I put the blind dog on the floor, and now he's bouncing off of everything.
Yeah. The Ark is actually 45 minutes from the Creation Museum, which is fine.
Yeah. We'll do the Ark one weekend, you know. So the Creation Museum.
It's the same guy that owns it.
Yeah, it's the same owner. But when you buy tickets to the Creation Museum, it's good for a 2-day entry.
Yeah.
So one week that we have 2 days off, we'll go and spend 2 days at the Creation Museum, and then the following week we'll buy Ark tickets and go there. So you can buy a combo Ark and Creation Museum and save $10, but then you got to force everything in like 2 days.
Yeah, I don't want to
do that. Yeah, I want to spend 2 days at Creation Museum and then spend the whole day at the Ark, because I want to experience everything, and you know, so I don't want to rush through anything. Yeah. So we'll pay the extra $10 and do the tickets.
We started watching a video the other day that I couldn't finish watching on YouTube about the Ark Museum, and a certain science guy.
Oh, I'll say Bill Nye, the science guy.
He had gone to the Ark,
contradicting everything.
And I couldn't. I mean, I got 5 minutes into it and I had to turn it off because he was pissing me off. But,
yeah, the owner of the museum would say something, you know, quote something out of the Bible or something.
And he's like, "Oh, so you think?" Blah, blah,
yeah, and then they got to the Ice Age, and he's like, "So what do you think happened?" Yeah. So anyway, I'm not gonna get into that, but Bill Nye was trying to basically tell the guy that he's full of crap and everything science related.
And instead of going from this floor to this floor, he wanted to do it opposite because he wanted to immediately jump into controversy. And so anyway. Yeah, I want to go and see it for myself. So
I'm one of those weird people that I have my God beliefs, but I also have my science beliefs. You know, I obviously. Huh?
Helen said, "I wouldn't know. I was typing what Jeff said." Yeah, no, they're in separate places, almost an hour away from each other.
Are you over there with Jeff right now?
Yeah. Did you see your truck over there?
I didn't notice.
Hang on, let me look. I'm gonna be a creeper. Oh, I can't see. It's too dark.
It's too dark. Don't open the door because your dog's gonna go crazy. See him right here?
Yeah. So I was gonna creep on y'all and see if you were over there at Jeff's house, but it's too dark. I can't see.
Watch out, Gadget.
I'm sorry, buddy. There you go. He likes to sit behind me. So, anyways, what else can we talk about?
We can talk about, so we're all...
I use Bill Nye, the old videos, for secular science videos for homeschooling. Yeah, I mean,
He's an awesome scientist.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. I have my science beliefs, and I have, you know, so I was a straight A student in science. I love science. I love chemistry. That's why in culinary, I love the science of culinary and how ingredients interact and all that. I'm very much into science. But at the same time, I know there's contradicting things between creation when it comes to God with science and all, and I don't get into all that stuff. I love science. I love my beliefs. You know, I'm not going to sit there and argue with anybody about how things...
Darla's daughter danced at a Lindy Hop function with Bill Nye.
Awesome.
Sweet. Try sitting outside with my buddy heater to get Wi-Fi, but it didn't work. April is naming pedestrians and telling people when to cross the road. Yes. That's my girl.
I could see her yelling it in her grandma's voice too. Oh no, child, you don't cross yet.
Where you think you're going?
The light ain't green yet.
Richard, I'm gonna have to check it. Stacy, you've got to watch that live feed. It is hilarious. And Richard, you need to videotape your woman yelling at these people, naming these people, whatever, and you got to send it to me because that will go in our next video. That would be awesome, would it not?
It would. And if we do accept that job, hell, I'll put this on the record now. If we do accept the job in Jackson Hole, we're gonna announce.
We're gonna wave.
We're gonna announce a date and time that we're gonna be in front of that camera,
and
I want everybody to tune in, and we're gonna wave. Oh, why is the Cajun coming out my voice now?
Because you was talking like April.
We're gonna wave to the camera.
And then y'all have to like send us a message telling us what we were wearing so we knew that you were watching.
That's right.
You got to send us a private message on our Facebook.
Now I want the Jackson Hole job just so we can go wave at the camera.
And Roy, he uses science to prove God's existence. Yes.
See?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Both can exist, right? If you agree with me, we don't have to disagree on, you know. I love both science and religion, so.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Oh, Lordy.
Gizmo, you're really making us uncomfortable, buddy.
Okay, y'all can't see him because
he's
out of.
He's right here.
So here's the couch, and here's Gizmo. This is his head. He's nose to the floor.
He's funny. Good boy.
But at least he's not passing gas anymore.
Yes.
That was pretty bad.
I left it out there. Just let it freeze. I'll pick it up in the morning.
You couldn't get the light to come on, could you?
Nope. And we got both phones in here, so.
Oh, man. Lord.
Yeah, so anyway, what I was saying.
Yeah, respect others' views, definitely.
Yeah. So, when we finish here in March, which we have to find out. So, we say that. We haven't been accepted to the staying for the return season. We just reached out and said we want to stay.
They had asked us about it in the beginning.
Yeah, so I doubt that we're not going to get it. I'm sure we are going to get it. But anyway, that finishes sometime in March, whether it's beginning or end.
Frozen turd.
But then that gives us pretty much all of it. No, if we go to Idaho, we have to be there mid-April.
Mid-April, end of April.
So if we're off mid-March to mid-April, we have a month off for going to do something there. Mm-hmm. If we take Jackson Hole, Wyoming, we won't have to be there until mid-May.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
So even if we work all of March here, we'll still have all of April to go see family and things like that.
So then you know what we could do?
What?
We could run and see my mom. We could run and see your sister and your mama. We could run up and see Richard and April.
That's a lot of running in one trip.
Then we can go run over to Oregon and see the boys and see my sister.
Yeah, we'll just cover the whole United States in one trip.
Right? Game time, drinky, yes.
Come on over. We're here.
We're here. Come
on. Whenever y'all get here, we'll end the live and we'll start, or we'll just turn the camera around and everybody can watch us play Monopoly. Or Alpaca-Opley or whatever y'all want to play. Mm-hmm. Alpaca-Opley sounds pretty fun. That's got to be interesting.
Right. We haven't even opened it yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we also have North Dakota-Opley too.
Yeah, I already told them. We have regular Monopoly with the debit cards. We have North Dakota and we have Alpaca.
Yeah.
So,
alpaca is supposed to be educational, where you learn about the alpaca. That's what he said anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
Gizmo. Yep. Here's Gizmo.
Yeah, he's
sleeping. I'm surprised. You might hear him snore every now and again.
Let me tell you what we did this morning. So we've been saying we were going to try this, right? So everybody knows that Gizmo had gotten sick, and in Alabama they said he had a tumor and blah, 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 blah. Turns out he didn't, and he's on medicine now for his thyroid. Well, they put him on prescription dog food. She said it might help, it might not, but it's supposed to make him feel full.
Wait, time out. Just stop you real quick just to read that one. Hi, Bobby. Just to let y'all know when I say hi, Bobby, to let us know we are doing this right. You are doing it right. You are here, and we see you.
And we hope you are full-time next year. We love hearing about people who are wanting to go.
And it says you're a new subscriber. Thank you very much. And if you're planning on doing this for next year, please go back and watch some of our older videos all the way up to where we are now, because there's a lot of coverage in Work Camping Jobs, what we've done so far, what we plan on doing, how we're doing it, on and on and on. Yeah. And we also let you know how much money we make on these jobs and stuff like that. So we should have most questions answered in previous videos about this, or you can always reach out to us And if you have any other questions, either by commenting in videos like this or past videos, or shooting us an email at fulltimervswat@gmail.com. You can submit any questions there you have also. So,
Or
I'm sorry.
private messages through our RV SWAT Facebook page, whatever.
Yep.
So anyways, so Gizmo's on this new dog food. It's Royal Canin Satiety, whatever.
Something. Prescription dog food.
Yeah. And she said it might help, it might not. So we're going to try it. So he went from being able to have a cup of food a day to being able to have a cup and a half. And he was still losing the weight. He got down to like 20 pounds. He's supposed to be 18. And my battery's going to die. We're going to have to move this over here so we can plug it in. So come on. Y'all come with me. I gotta plug in my phone. So we're just going to move. Anyway, this morning when I got up, instead of his regular half a cup of food, I thought, let me just keep feeding him. Hold on, guys, I'm trying to plug in my phone. Okay, there we go.
Right.
So I said,
Sit down right there. Let me see if
we
I can
will
do
just
justice.
feed him until he stops eating and see what happens. So that's what I did this morning. We tried it. Let me tell you what happened.
He ate it all.
2 cups of food and he still wanted more.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, oh, hold on a second.
So he had 2 cups of food this morning at breakfast time, and he would have kept eating if I would have kept feeding it to him. What are you laughing at?
Well, no, I was laughing because Stacy said now we can see Wendy Lane and Jeff get there because the door's behind us.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also,
The door
Bobby
is
said,
actually over there. Boom.
Bobby said thank you, and they have many questions. So I can tell you now, start firing your questions away right now if you want in this chat.
Bye,
because
Richard.
we can
Give April a
answer.
hug for me.
We can answer as many as we can as you ask them here live now, and also we have other people on here that are pros at this stuff. We have
Doing
a bunch
it
of
longer
work
than we
campers
are.
on here that's been doing it longer than us. So you're in a perfect platform to ask any questions you have right now. We'll do our best to answer them as we go along.
Yeah,
And I keep hitting the wrong button on this thing. And okay.
Yeah, say bye to Richard.
Bye,
And April.
Richard.
Give the girls a hug for me. I miss them crazy little kids.
We hope to see y'all
Yeah.
somehow, some way. We hope to see y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
So anyways, there's the story on Gizmo and what he's doing and
where is he?
his little piggy butt.
Is he on the couch or is he bouncing?
He's on the couch on the other side of Gadget.
Okay.
Gadget's trying to get underneath the blanket. Y'all see him trying to get under the blanket? Look at that. Look at that dog. He's like, what?
He likes to cover up.
You want to get
It's
in
kind of a bad camera angle, guys. We apologize, but we got to charge Tracy's phone. The camera's kind of higher than us now, so it's kind of looking down at us. And I can't put the tripod down anymore. That's
Oh,
as
yeah,
low as it
tripod's
goes.
low as it goes.
Yeah. So sorry, we weren't planning on moving to the table, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
better than the camera being down here looking up our noses.
Yeah.
It's just not level with us now, but
So anyways.
it's okay. So let's see, any questions yet? Nope, not yet.
What am I stepping on? Oh, the computer bag.
Computer bag.
Okay.
Oh, I need to turn on the ice machine.
Yeah, and move this. T-Mobile. Move that over.
Here's our free tablet we got today.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also got the sync up, the diagnostics
yeah,
thing.
the diagnostics thing for your car.
So,
Check this out. It's
well,
so cool.
Hey, wait, now that Bill's here. Bill, I have a question for you. Let's see if I can get to it real quick without shutting everything off. So we have this thing called sync up, right? And it plugs into your, what is that plug in your car where you run the diagnostics, whatever that's
I call
called.
it the USB port. But
All right, anyway, so the sync up, it plugs in and now it monitors everything. Hold on a second.
Health insurance, yeah.
See if you have any videos or info about how you handle health insurance. That is our biggest expense question. That's everybody's biggest question. There's no straight answer for it.
Wait. Okay.
Wait, what?
I guess they were like, wait, she's going to get Bill? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe that is Bill.
But anyway, so health insurance is always the biggest thing. Shoot me an email to rvswat@gmail.com. I'll send you what information we have so far and try to help out as much as we can.
Hang on, we're switching places.
Yeah, we know Liberty Share is one option, and there's other options out there, but that would have to work on a little bit more outside of this video. That's always everybody's biggest question, and there's no right or wrong or definite answer.
Right now, the way we handle it is we don't get sick, or when we hurt our leg falling down the steps, we just
heal naturally. Let's see. Oh, what am I gonna ask Bill? Okay, hold on, let me get back. So we got this thing. We went to T-Mobile today. They have a service that plugs into your
USB port.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it. You know where you run the diagnostics test in a car, that'll plug underneath the steering wheel. Anyway, we have an adapter now that plugs into there, and it has a cell phone signal going to it, and it monitors all kinds of stuff about the vehicle and lets us know problems and lets us know mileage and lets us know all kinds of stuff, right? So here's my question. Let me get out of here and find.
Why don't you
let me
pull
open.
YouTube up on here? And we can... Oh, look, Sonny's here.
Oh, we have company. Let me open this app. Hold on. So Sync Up Drive is the name of the app, and we have 4 issues with our Jeep. Our check engine light is on in the Jeep, and since we plugged this thing in, now it tells us everything that's in it. But anyway, you can't see. So anyway, I have a couple errors, and they're all pointing toward a camshaft position correlation, and there's a camshaft position sensor, a circuit intermittent, and there's also a camshaft position sensor circuit malfunction. So obviously it's something with the camshaft sensor position, something, whatever that is. So I gotta start watching some videos and stuff about what I can do to fix this or whatever, but I figured Bill was on here, maybe he can let me know what that code or what that means. And we have noticed that our Jeep has been like hesitating when you hit the gas. It'll kind of hesitate if we give it too much throttle, which is probably coming from that. So all right, so anyway, give me some feedback on that. Let me get back
Jeff
into
just gave me his feedback on it too. So
all right, hold on, let me get back into
why don't you turn this on?
Where I can see the chat stuff. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right. Disconnect your battery for about 30 minutes and it should reset the ECM.
Yeah, that's always
okay.
Did you shut it off? Try shutting it off and on, turn it on again?
No.
Remember that British
yeah, right.
The
all right,
IT guys.
so yeah, I'll give that a shot, and then like I said, I know the Jeep's been running bad, and now that we got this thing that tells us the codes and everything, I just got to figure out how to fix it now. So because obviously there is something really wrong with it with the way it's running. So hopefully it's an easy fix. But anyway, we got company now, so it's getting a little louder in here. So we're gonna sign off and play some Monopoly or something like that. So let's see. Yep, I'll try doing the battery thing tomorrow, and I'll let you know. I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call tomorrow, Bill, sometime, and let you know how that goes, and see where I gotta go from there. But anyway, if nobody else has any questions, Bobby, like I said, reach out to us with any other questions. We'll be happy to help you out as much as we can, fill you in. There's Jeffrey, and there's Van Halen. Van Halen. So we're gonna go play some Monopoly. Hopefully we can answer all your questions, Bobby, as you have them.
I'm making coffee.
Yeah, we're here to help out as much as we can.
Say hey, Van Halen.
See if I can squeeze.
Bye,
Come on,
Stacy.
Van Halen.
Have a good one, Stacy.
There's Van Halen. Everybody say hey.
And there's Gadget.
Oh, look at Gizmo's getting in on it.
Bye, Stacy. Love you, girl.
All right. Good night, y'all. Have fun.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Just from walking over here, my